Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. This is how that works. This might be the most viral clip here because I have some insight here.
You got some Swifties in the audience.
Swifties, shout out to you guys. Here's how this whole thing works. Whether it's set up, manufactured them to meet or not, let's just say it's natural. Any relationship that gets started, especially these celebrity relationships, for the most part, there actually is a connection. Okay? Travis Kelce ain't no fucking slouch.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. America didn't really know about Travis Kelce. We were a football fan. You know that guy.
Yeah.
He's won 2 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes, tight end. All right, Taylor. Worth $30 million. He's a stud. The Swifties don't know this dude, right? Same thing with my buddy Chris. Like, you know, Big Ten Player of the Year, came into the league, is 19, 6'9", chiseled, stud, model, all that stuff. Played for, New Jersey Nets, which became the Brooklyn Nets. Absolute stud. Nobody knew this dude until Kim Kardashian thought he was hot. And they started dating. But here's what happens is you start dating. You start taking a liking to each other. But whether you're Taylor Swift's camp, whether you're Kim Kardashian's camp, whether you're any celebrity camp, they have a strategy team that it's an industry.
Yeah.
How many people do you think work for Taylor Swift or
100.
get paid from the people that work with Taylor Swift? Hundreds,
more.
if not thousands, right? That get paid.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Same with Kim K and the Kardashians. So what happens is they'll recognize, oh, there's something going on here, right? Now, the strategists, whether that's the managers, the agents, all the way down the line to the PR people, to the makeup artists, they're thinking, how can we make some money from this?
Yeah.
How can we make this star shine even brighter?
Yeah.
And that's when all of a sudden, how did TMZ know to show up to take that picture when Taylor and Travis Kelce are riding around in his Cadillac? Well, they were probably tipped off. All right, cool. Like, how did, I was on vacation with Kim and Chris and Courtney and Chloe and on Lamar and Scott Disick. And I was like, we were staying at, I don't know if you guys remember Girls Gone Wild, this guy, Joe Francis, that was like before the internet, all us 30 plus, 35 plus community would, get our rocks off with TV, Girls Gone Wild, VHS. Like, oh shit, these girls are wild. So how did TMZ know that we're in Mexico to take pictures of us on vacation? Well, maybe one of their publicists, one of their PR people, one of their agents was like, hey, TMZ, you want a nice lead on Kim K or Taylor Swift? Well, I know where they are right now on vacation with their new fiance or whatever. That's going to cost you $50,000. Cool. Got it. Paid. Boom. So this Taylor Swift thing that we're seeing with Travis Kelce, even if it's the most pure, we are in loving bliss internally with them, just on the outside, there's so many people, and that's their job, actually, to an extent, that can capitalize on this relationship.
It has to blow it up.
So you now you start to see why, all right, how is this happening? What's the PR? All right, going down the rabbit hole here, don't you think this is amazing for the NFL?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Taylor Swifties.
They score a touchdown, boom, right to Taylor
NFL
Swift.
ratings are up big time. Kansas City Chiefs have sold out, but all right, if you're a dude who's 12 to 112, you know about football. Who doesn't watch football? 12 to 18-year-old girls. That demo. Well, what do we need to do to get that demo? Well, Taylor Swift would be a great start.
Yeah.
And maybe Taylor Swift is saying, you know what? We dominate the 12 to 45 women demo. Turns out the StickTalk crew and Valley Timber don't give a fuck about you. How can we get them to give a shit? Well, let's get her in the NFL. So these things kind of don't happen by accident.
Yeah.
And then you see Travis Kelce sponsored by Pfizer these days.
Mr.
So now
Pfizer.
Big Farmer's involved. Campbell's Soup. So I get COVID, I get sick. Campbell's Soup right there to cheer you up. All right, something's up here. So the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing, there's a blueprint from it. And I lived it with the Chris Humphries, Kim Kardashian thing. Not just because he was a buddy. I was a groomsman in the wedding walking Chloe down the aisle while Lamar Odom was like, nah, don't you? I'm like, nah, that's our thing. I'm partying with Scott Disick and I saw it up front. It's 10 years ago at this point, but this is reminiscent of that. So they're going to capitalize on this.
I want to get your take on one thing. If you used to type in Taylor Swift jet, it would bring up her jet emissions. I read a conspiracy on Twitter that they brought her to the Jets game, so when you type in Taylor Swift jet, it brings up the football game now.
Brother,
Is that by design?
It's so easy to say, Dan, you're a fucking crazy person. But based on my experience, you might be the sharpest guy in this podcast right now. That's what their strategy team is paid to do.
That's insane. It's kind of sad for them, though.
Yeah, because it probably does start off as somewhat genuine, and then it becomes so performative because they're just having all these puppet masters pull the strings.
That would ruin a relationship.
But it's one of those things. It's like Taylor Swift is worth $750 million. She's gonna be a billionaire while this is said and done. She's on tour. Oh, she's on tour right now. Hello, I don't know if you remember what happened with the Ticketmaster thing like 6 months ago, where all the website
got a good story
went down.
about that.
Yeah, you went to go buy some Taylor Swift tickets.
got 'em.
Oh, I got them. I'm reselling them.
You got for $3,500 a pop
Not quite, like $5,000 total.
for 2 tickets.
Unless there's a higher bidder.
Right. Well, they're out there. Sure, Travis Kelce might buy.
the show in Miami.
Yeah. Okay.
Weeks,
There you go. When is that?
October 22nd.
Okay, maybe we go together. We get backstage. But there's industries going on here, and your question was what exactly?
He was just bringing up the conspiracy.
The conspiracy thing
sad,
is that there's money to be made here, and there's strategists to be paid here, and anything in this situation, I would not put it past the strategist to implement a way to make a couple bucks. So you might be saying, why does Taylor need an extra 10 grand?
That's what exactly.
But those people do, and those people got school to pay for and kids to pay for. So it's not just Taylor, it's not just her agent, it's not just her publicist, it's the assistant of the publicist's assistant's makeup artist. That's like, yeah, if I could sell a story to TMZ for fucking 50 G's, that changes my life.
Yeah.
And they might be doing the makeup for Taylor while she's getting ready for the Jets game.
Yeah.
Boom. That's how, TMZ would call me, right? Call me and say, hey, would you comment on the wedding? What comments would you make on
the right
this?
price.
For the right price. Hey, could you get us some pictures for the right price? Now, if this wasn't my best friend or if I didn't need money, dude, why 50 grand? All I got to do is take a picture, whatever. I was like, it's not worth it for me. But for somebody that's doing the makeup as an example, for 50 grand, for 10 grand, they'll do whatever. So, Taylor, Travis, I know you see this. You're huge fans of the StickTalk Podcast. I get it. I wish you guys nothing but love and a blissful life of marriage. But something tells me it's going to come the way of the Kim Kardashian, Chris Humphrey situation. But we'll see.
Talking from experience. There you go. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed this short clip, check out the full interview here. And if you want to see more clips from this episode, check it out right here.